What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video of video journaling. um, yeah. Actually, right. There's one thing. There's a few thoughts I had. Especially on my trip. You know. One thing that I didn't mention yesterday because I forgot that I wrote it down, kind of, or I realized too late that I wrote it down. So I wanted to do that here in the beginning. And it is that meditation is hella important. Okay, you don't even understand how important it is. Okay, if you've never meditated, then you can't even imagine. Like, I couldn't imagine the benefits of it. I remember when it was the first time when I heard like guided breathing meditation. I was like, yeah, okay, I can do it. Because the guy said like, oh, like you're gonna be a bit more present, stuff like that, basically. And I didn't really know what it was. I just trusted the guy. Um, so I did the guided breathing meditation for a while, whatever, and then it got better. Not just my attention span got better, but also all areas of my life just got better because I was meditating. Like, I was more present. I was able to basically live longer because I was more present. You know what I'm saying? Like, my life felt long. Like, every day felt longer because now, instead of being 3 hours on social media or whatever, or spending 3 hours on a video game, I was spending those 3 hours. Also, no, wait, that's completely different than what I just said. But basically, I spent the same day. For example, let's say I spent the same day. Okay, um, out of the time that I wasn't doing instant gratification habits, like that time felt way longer. That's what's up. Then also, like I said, obviously your mindset changes, so you start to spend less time on instant gratification habits, and also I felt that like I had better control over my emotions because I was more mindful. I was more present. Um, Also, my listening skills got better because, like, you're present, like, you pay attention, you don't, like, your mind doesn't just wander off when you're talking to someone. You actually pay attention. That makes you a good listener, which is also another good skill. But back to the emotion controlling aspect. Um, yeah, it felt like I could control my emotions better because it was like, oh, I'm more mindful, I'm more present. I notice quicker that I'm feeling a certain way right now, and I can react quicker to it. Um, yeah, and on a trip, I was not meditating because I was spending the whole day with my friends, you know what I'm saying? At least with one friend. So I didn't really have time for me, so I didn't meditate. And I noticed that without meditation, I had less control over my emotions. Because on the ride back, I was so annoyed. I mean, I already said it yesterday, but so annoyed because of different stuff that all happened at once. And had I been meditating for the last 3 or 4 days at that point, then that wouldn't have happened. I know that because I've meditated for how long? More than 2 years now, basically. Obviously with ups and downs, but like 2 years, 2.5 years ago, somewhere in that area is when I started. And I wrote something down here. I have it on my PC right now. Like, I'm cool, type shit. Um, Let me just read out. Take control of your mind. You're stuck in its matrix. And don't get comfortable, because it will trick you into thinking that you are in control of it, when in reality, you are still in its matrix. And again, to notice this, you need to be mindful, which leads back to meditation. I had this thought when I was thinking about emotional control, and I was like, oh, mind control. And then I thought about this, because it does happen. It did happen actually for me too. Like, when I thought, like, I got my mind under control, I got it. Easy peasy. I was high, overconfident. And then something big happened, I think, or whatever. And then I just got humbled and realized, yo, I'm still stuck in the matrix of my mind. And I'm not outside of it yet, you know what I'm saying? So don't get comfortable. Always try your best to escape. You're still in it if you're getting comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Because when you're at like, oh, it's enough now, then why is it enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, why does your mind want you to think that it's enough? It's never enough. You can always strive for more, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say, basically. Sometimes, I don't know for what reason or whatever, but I felt great. One second. I've had, I don't know, basically this YouTube content, video journaling machine. Um, I felt like, damn, this is it, you know what I'm saying? This will bring a revolution to YouTube. I can't keep a straight face while saying that now, but I seriously I literally wrote down my YouTube content will bring a revolution to YouTube, which is crazy. I mean, maybe because I was thinking, I don't know if you heard, like you've seen it, like PvP civilization, parkour civilization. It's like Minecraft type stuff from a YouTuber who creates basically a movie about it, and the storyline is well written, and he always video journals in the PvP civilization videos. So maybe because I watched that with a friend, the newest one, like when I was there, and maybe that's why I felt this way. But I don't know. I don't really know. You know. Oh. I don't know. Oh, tired. I woke up at 4 a.m. Oh, we're gonna speak about today's icebathing later too. First, these thoughts. Sometimes I like to speak harsh to myself because that's what woke me up. Someone like saying like in that case it was Hamza on YouTube. He said like you're actually a bitch. Like what are you doing? David Goggins, Hamza, Andrew Tate. These kind of motivators. That's what helped me the most. You know what I'm saying? Um, Especially David Goggins. Like I honestly have low key adapted quite a David Goggins like mindset. Obviously, it's still nowhere near his, but like it's so close to his. That's what it feels like, closer to his than anyone else's. Because out of the mindsets that I've seen up to now, whether it's in my friends or online, you know what I'm saying. This mindset is the closest I've seen to get David Goggins that I have, which is great. So, harsh talking, whatever. I just wrote one note: fuck people and fuck you. I remember I was something like, you don't need people, um, type shit. No one's coming to save you type motivation. So I wrote that down. Don't really know why I did that anymore. And then once again, shut the fuck up. That's cringe. Is the title, and it's like, yo, again, emotional control. Like, no one cares. No one's coming to save you. And then a few slurs. That's normal behavior. Now about today. Woke up at 4 something a.m. from a dream. The dream was not good. That's all I can say. So the day didn't start that good. Let me close all these tabs actually. Okay. The day didn't start good. It started with a bad dream. Whatever. I was supposed to go ice bathing today at 9 with a friend and another one who was like, like 50-50. But it turned out he read Sunday and not Thursday. So, yeah, he didn't come today because he was still feeling sick. So it was actually supposed to be me and my friend. But then this morning at like 7, we were supposed to meet at 9. Around 7, he's like, yo, I don't feel too well. I'm gonna go back to sleep, chill, drink a tea, whatever. Just try to get better, Like, yeah, um, that's a shame, but like, get well type shit. Um, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm still going. And he also knew that I was still going because I'm like, that's also a thing he said, like, to me, that and one trait that I have that he doesn't, which he's kind of envious of, or basically what one trait he would like to have that I have is like I can do anything I want alone. He doesn't. I think it's because he started everything with at least one friend. I didn't. I started self improvement completely alone. So that's the difference. Like he started to jog with a friend, and then he got me and kind of got more into self improvement. So there was always someone when he started doing something new. Ice bathing too, obviously. I mean, for me too, obviously. But like, I started self improvement. That was I started it alone. That was the biggest thing ever. Like, if you started that alone and you do all the things that I did alone, like I started to jog alone, I started to work out alone, I started everything alone, and I didn't even realize this, but that was good, because now I can do anything alone. Like I went to play basketball alone once, or a few times. I went ice bathing today alone. Okay, I went ice bathing alone. Oh, you know, I was gonna swim today actually in the ice, in the cold water. Um, yeah, that didn't work out today. I got there, the whole sea was frozen. Whole. Um, I'll show you one funny thing. Oh, why did I get a match? Bro, okay. Let's see. Here I was here, and I was checking the water. Check this out. I was checking the water, and here, huge piece of ice. Wait, you're checking it. Huge piece of ice. It was just there, and the whole sea was like that because when I went in, wait, like I had to. I was like, there was one way that was clear from ice, but I was like, nah, I'm not going there. You know what I'm saying? Um, I took my own way. I carved my own way because that's who I am. I'm doing everything alone. I'm not walking a predestined path type shit. No, that was low-key cringe, but whatever. I'm walking my own path, so I wanted to symbolize that in the sea. So yeah, it was way like I didn't know the whole lake was frozen, the whole sea was frozen. I didn't know that. I realized that once I entered the water because it was like, damn, below my feet, damn, it's cracking the whole time. And then at one point, I literally had to, like, when I was in to my thighs about like that level, I actually had to either with my elbows or with my feet actually break the ice. Like that's how frozen it was. I actually had to put some pressure on it because when I took a piece of ice and just threw it on the ice, it didn't even break. You know what I'm saying? And at one point, like that's when I didn't go any further. Like when I tried hitting the ice with my knee from below, I had to hit it multiple times so it would break, which is crazy. And it also didn't break the first time with my elbow, and that's at that point I didn't go in further because it would have just been annoying. Um, yeah, so swimming wasn't possible. Um, yeah, so I just said, but it was a new experience. I was alone, and the whole lake was frozen for the first time ever. Um, and for the first time ever, I went during a weekday. Like usually, I mean, like usually we went on Sundays. We also went during the week when it was like Christmas or the 31st of last year, the 31st December. But like we were still in a group, so it was unusual to be alone. The whole lake was full, it was new experience. There was someone else, okay? First, that person came, like, I thought they were also getting in. I said, like, hello, because I thought they were also getting in. And usually, like, when there's someone else who ice baths, they're all chill. Because, like, ice bathing, it's like an activity where there aren't toxic people, Like, for example, if you play video games, you're gonna meet toxic people because it is just it's a place where toxic people are. But ice bathing, no toxic person is there because, like, ice bathing, if you're going to ice bath, you have to have a certain level of maturity, of just, I wouldn't say kindness, but just a certain level of basic human communication or interaction, whatever. Because, like, the internet is not a real place, and sometimes people do not have basic communication, like interhuman communication skills. But, like, when ice bathing, obviously you have to be some kind of a decent human, because, like, no toxic League of Legends player is going ice bathing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So here's your agreed, but that person was wearing headphones and didn't say hello back. So I was like, alright, okay. And then that person was just standing there, like, I was putting my stuff down, I was getting ready to go in, but the person was just standing there. And I'm like, I hope that's not a thief, like. So I was kind of looking at that person, looking at my stuff, and then I walked away. And I was like, okay, I'm getting in now. I walked in, and then broke the ice, and yeah, and then was in, and while I was in, then with the whole body, they started running really fast to the spot, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm ready to run out, I'm ready to chase you, even if I just got into the ice water, I'm ready to chase you. But then that person just quickly undressed, and I was like, damn, what? And the person was wearing, like, a hoodie, a beanie, a thick jacket. I thought that was a guy. Yeah, no, that person, like, she took off her beanie and her thick jacket, and I'm like, wait, that person has long hair, like long hair, like, not like my long hair just still here. No, it was actually like, the ponytail was actually like, I don't know, to my stomach or whatever, like that length, a whole arm's length basically, which is crazy. Which is crazy. So I was like, oh, that's a girl. And that area, see, our group really never really had a problem with it, because we were usually the only ones, or the ones who were there were also, like, people in our age, or max 30 years old. So there were always people with common sense, because it was a nude beach. Sometimes there are, like, elderly people who go in there naked, but it's like, we only met them once or twice, so it's whatever. This time there was this girl, okay, it was just me. And then the girl started undressing, okay? And I was like, oh, damn, okay. So I turned around, stared at the sky. Actually, the scenery was pretty good. It was quite good. But, I couldn't really enjoy ice bathing, because I'm like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Especially because I was recording, and I think I obviously spoke to my phone, so it was like, I'm recording, Yeah. And so I was kind of like, nah, she's about to get into, nah, that's hella weird. And so I wanted to go out quicker, and then I went back in again, because usually I stay in there for like 10 minutes. Obviously this time not, since I was alone. But Also, so I stayed in there for like what, 4 to I would guess like 4 to 5 minutes, honestly. I don't know for sure. Um, and then I was like, okay, my ego was kind of like, okay, I'm going back in 20 seconds or whatever, 30 seconds. So I counted pretty loudly. I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was counting till 20. And then I heard water behind me. I was like, oh, hell no. And then I went out. I don't know if she took the path that I carved or the one that was already there, but I know I just went straight out, and I just went straight out like this, looking at the ground. You know what I'm saying? And I heard water somewhere to my left. I got out. Um, I just looked on the ground, tried to change, trying to get dry again type shit. That was hella awkward. Um, it was hella awkward. And then once I'm almost finished with getting dressed, she's like, "Do you come here often?" She starts to small talk with me. I'm like, "Yeah, on Sundays." You? She's like, "Yeah, every Thursday." Okay. And then I was getting ready, and she starts speaking more, like, cause I was talking formally to her, cause I know she was older, or I think she was older. Um, she's like, "Oh, you can speak informally to me." I'm like, "Okay," and then awkward silence because I didn't want to talk to a person who was literally just, I don't know. I found that weird. Um, and then I left and said, bye. Um, and like that's the quick summary. Apparently, I was hit on. That's what a friend told me, but I don't believe that, and neither do I want to believe it. But it is quite weird, in my opinion, if you're like nude, going, first of all, nude in public. I mean, it's a nude beach, but like nude beach, not really nude area, but like still, it's weird. Cause like I'm there, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, where's your sense of decency? You know what I'm saying? Um, then she went in there, obviously saw that I was trying to look completely in the opposite direction of her, and then she started small talking with me. Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? What the hell? So it was a bit weird. Um, I wouldn't go. I would low key go as far as saying that made me a bit uncomfortable, and hearing that she was trying to hit on me was even more concerning. Yeah, I just wish to forget this, but I don't know if I can in the next time. So yeah, that's a pretty awkward memory for now. Yup. Yeah. Yeah, and then pretty much my day was just habits. I started editing just now, but by the time like it's already 8, probably not gonna edit anymore because I need to walk with my dog. Oh, I also bought groceries, cooked. Today, actually, for the first time, I cooked scrambled eggs. Like, I made scrambled eggs. Never done that in my life because I hate cooking. And I did that, and it tasted awful, obviously, since it was my first time. And I just don't like cooking. Like, it's way too much effort for just a meal that won't even last that long. You know what I'm saying? It's way too much. I think it's a waste of my time. Although it would be good to be able to cook a few dishes, like for example, one good breakfast, um, one soup, for example, when someone important to you is sick. I think those things are important to know, and that comes from someone who hates cooking with everything he has. Like, literally, with my whole heart, I hate cooking. But still, I think a few things are good to know. I do not know the how to cook, for example, chicken soup or whatever when someone's sick. But it can't be that hard, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, breakfast. I guess I can. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Yeah, that was all my day. Like I'm just gonna walk my dog now. Here, eat, evening routine, and sleep. Honestly, that's about it. Especially because I woke up at 4 and didn't sleep after that. Yeah. I honestly think that's it. Oh, I did this like ab workout just now again. I would get to level 5 of the workout I mentioned yesterday, the Sasha Huber workout. Yeah, I was actually gonna. I think I'm gonna do that too. Like try the max amount of dips I can do. I wanted to do that because the max amount of pull-ups I can do was like 12. Oh no, I remember now. I wanted to do like max amount of dips in one evening, so like 1 or 2 hours. Um, no, more like 1 hour or half an hour even. Oh, probably 1 hour. Um, yeah, too late for that. Forgot that kind of. Um, maybe I'll do one set of max pull-ups or dips, because pull-ups I kind of want to do like a whole workout, just not just one, but actually multiple sets. But dips, it's kind of like it's quick, it's yeah. I think I'll do that. Yeah, and the video was actually it's long, 30 minutes again. Whoa. Okay, that's all it for today's video. We'll see you in the next one.